بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم من همزه ونفخه ونفثه بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Dear viewers, I bring to you this morning a subtle reminder, basically or mainly about the need for you, for myself first and foremost, and for you as well, to concentrate, to pay a lot of attention, to pay most of your attention to what is within you and blank out, blur out the things, regardless of what they are, the things that I can say are the things that are without. This stems from a reflection from an ayah that struck me differently for the first time. This is a part of Surah Toha where Almighty Allah speaks about the story of Musa alayhi salatu wasalam and Fir'aun, and also the magicians of Fir'aun. So Allah says, Ba'a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, فَأَوْجَسَ فِي نَفْسِهِ خِيفَةً مُوسَى قلنا لا تخف إنك أنت الأعلى وألق ما في يمينك تلقف ما صنعوا إنما صنعوا كيد ساحر ولا يفلح الساحر حيث أتى. Almighty Allah is saying that Musa alayhi salam felt some fear in his heart when he saw what the sticks of the magicians of Fir'aun became. Allah then said, we then told him, La takhaf, don't be scared. Innaka antal a'la, you are the one that will triumph. Wa'alqi ma fi yaminik talqafu ma sana'u, that simply throw what you have with you, what we have given you, the same stick that you know, throw it to the ground and you will see what it will also become. It will become something, it will engulf what the sticks of the magicians has become. Everything that the magicians have portrayed is only delusion. And the plot or the delusion of the magicians is not going to be successful. This brought upon me a significant point of reflection. I then began to remember something that I've always held dear, but has never had any spiritual backing, has never had any scriptural undertone to it. I've always known, yes, it is good to pay attention to yourself. It is good to not allow whatever anybody has. I mean, there are many maxims as a Yoruba man that we can relate to that tell us most times things like, they tell you that it just means that you don't look at the noise in the market when you are going to buy something. You focus on who you are going to buy the good and service from. And we also say things like basically, if you want to eat the honey that is residing inside the mountain, you don't look at your axe, you focus on what you need, because paying too much attention to your axe can give you an imposter syndrome. You can think that maybe your axe is not good enough. Just do what you need to do and the results will be apparent. I want to spread this a little bit to the things that we seek most excellence from. We look at spiritual excellence, we want professional accomplishments, we look at marital bliss, we want companionship, we look at personal and social relevance. This single maxim, I think, is very useful if we can apply it to all these facets of life, and we can hope to experience some goodness. Spiritually, we sometimes pay a lot of attention to the people around us. vis-a-vis, we can see some people and think that they are more spiritual than us. We can see some people and even think they are below us. We can be struck by either complacency or sometimes low self-esteem. Both of these attributes stem from paying too much attention to our surroundings than in ourselves. We ultimately have been blessed with a straight, tailor-made, unique path to our Creator, and we are worthy of His presence and His attention. And it doesn't matter what we see in our surrounding, we should look inward. Talking about looking within, you'd find two things. You'd find positive and negative things. My advice this morning is not for you to bloat out on the negativity or just accept yourself the way you are. I always say that the best thing you can do for yourself is to first and foremost know yourself, and then carve yourself towards an end that you desire. The point I'm making is spiritually, the positive things that we are already doing, the positive things that you find are easy for you to achieve, encourage those, make those better. That is the stick of Musa in you. Then the sticks of the magicians, the negative things, the things that you know, even you don't want people to know about you. Those are those things I'm telling you today, to look inward yet again and eradicate them. Maritally, we know where we get it right and we know where we get it wrong. You know you're also human. The things that you saw in your wife, the things that you saw in her, look into her as much as you look into yourself. And then take out every distraction from outside, either from family, from friends, even from your children. Realize that it is you and your spouse that are really the game changers in the marriage. Professionally, there are so many websites now. There are so many things that can easily make you feel intimidated. There are things that can make you feel as though you're not doing enough. There's LinkedIn, there's Pinterest, and so many others. My advice to you yet again is that you should look inward. I mean, the advice is even to me first, and then to you. Look inward. Let's see those things. Pay attention. Magnify those things that you have been gifted with. You might not have identified them yet. Do a soul search. Go in and identify. Know those things. Magnify them. Minimize on the things that people are doing. Pay as less as possible attention to the noise around you and focus on what you are coming to offer. Personally, we struggle with personal growth. We struggle with keeping a regular routine. We struggle with motivation. I believe strongly that if you look within you is everything required to make a change. I believe strongly so. And hopefully in upcoming episodes, in upcoming videos, we'll dissect these issues even more further. And then, to most crucial of them all, socially, as human beings, we are social animals. We like to be acknowledged. We like value. We like purpose. We like substance. We like to be accorded respect. Because of the advent of social media, people are now more than ever able to portray a part of them that they want you to see. So my advice yet again stems from the ayah: pay attention to the stick of Musa within you. And refrain from feeling any form of fear or intimidation or experience low self-esteem or depression from looking at people that show you only an aspect of them that they really wanted to see. The difficult times and everything are usually not posted, you all know. So in essence, what I'm saying is, let's pay a lot more attention to the values that we have been packed with, to the qualities, to the characteristics and everything that makes us uniquely us, and pay less attention, throw away anything that comes from outside, seeking to distract us, seeking to make us feel less of what we really are. Thank you very much for your time, and I've taken a lot of it. Assalamu alaikum.